We're up early this morning and heading towards Namibia, but before we jump on the road this morning, I saw on the map that there's a place called Bird Island. And yeah, Bird Island sounds entertaining at the very least, so we had to go check it out. That's what we're doing.
When I'm down, you pick me up. You and me, we shiny dust.
So big point, if you're coming to South Africa and you're spending time in any national parks or national reserves, get what's called a wild card. We have like a couple's wild card here, and it's valid for all the national parks. It's valid for a lot of nature reserves. This park costs regular money, but apparently if you have a wild card, you don't need to pay. So the wild card saves you a lot of money if you're spending a lot of time in parks. We are, heading into this park.
And we won't ever get enough. They don't know. They don't know. In your eyes I put my trust. Baby, you're my all-time favorite drug. Let them keep talking about us, 'cause they don't know. We'll never know.
That was fun. I'm glad we made the stop here. I actually didn't even realize that this was here. I just had a connection to Lambert's Bay because of the time I came here on my scooter trip. But when I saw the island on the map, we had to come here. And it was actually really great. I got some photos as well as video, I think. I'm sure Jodie did. Jodie, I think, got better photos even than I did. And I guess now it's time to hit the road. We're heading north, heading towards probably Springbok tonight. Let's go. We made it to our destination for the night. We're just outside of Springbank. This is called Gogap or Gogap. I don't know how they pronounce it, but it's really beautiful in here. Rocks all around us, very deserty, and we've already seen two animals, although I didn't have the camera out and I have no idea what they were. One of them was like a giant rodent looking thing. It almost looked like a capybara, except for smaller. And then the other thing, the other animal, was just up on the hill, and it looked like a giant squirrel or muskrat or something like that. So we're gonna set up camp and then probably go drive around and try to see if we can find some animals. Apparently there's some antelope and some zebra here too. That was a fail. We lifted open the tent and it has these weird joints, and as we were popping them open, just a pin snapped. Literally, we took the tent out of the bag and went to set it up, and as we were setting it up, one of the pins that holds the whole thing together just bent and snapped. I have no idea how a tent can be made that has the most important joints that are that weak. So shockingly bad quality, I think, from Austrail, but probably a fault of our own for not being more gentle. But I don't think you should have to be gentle with stuff like this. And so the tent's screwed for the night. All the shops are closed because it's Saturday, but luckily there's some bush cabins here that they said we can sleep in. So
you can't ever make us stop it. Come take my hand, get on this rocket.
it's a really beautiful park. There's lots of really interesting trees, and I'm assuming there was a lot of wildflowers during wildflower season. It's really beautiful, but all we've seen from a wildlife standpoint after seeing the rodent and whatever that tailed animal was at the campsite is we saw a couple of zebras way off in the distance and a couple of springbok way off in the distance as well. So not really having luck, but we've only kind of been cruising around for a half an hour. So we're gonna keep cruising. Road trip up to Namibia is definitely not going as planned. We had the breakdown yesterday, the broken tent today, and then very few animals here at the park. But to be honest, I didn't expect to see anything here. We were literally just gonna come here, camp the night. I didn't even know there was animals at this park. It was, to me, just a place on the map that had a campsite. So any animals we saw was kind of just a bonus. We are now, I think, gonna just sit down, relax, enjoy maybe a little bit of food, and yeah, just take it easy.
The movies, we gon' do it like they do in the movies.
Ready for bed? The road trip's definitely not going to plan, but that's okay. A good road trip never goes to plan, and tomorrow our plan is to head to Namibia, and hopefully nothing goes wrong. But yeah, we're heading towards Namibia tomorrow, and it should be fun, so I'll see you guys there. Peace.